Hey there and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be an unusual video since before solving a puzzle, I'm going to make a puzzle. And I'm not talking about creating my own design, I'm not ready for that yet. I'm talking about assembling a puzzle out of many parts. All of you know Karakuri boxes and you know that most of their boxes are very expensive. Some of them are much cheaper, like these Karakuri small boxes. But not many people know that Karakuri also sells do-it-yourself kits. They have 13 different kits and you can buy one of them or all of them and assemble your own Karakuri box. I bought this one, Kakrakuri Coloring. It comes in a plastic bag with a bunch of parts inside and the instructions which comes in Japanese. So I have to read Japanese somehow to understand how to assemble the box. Probably it's going to ruin the solution for me since I'm going to know the mechanics of the puzzle, but still I think it's going to be interesting to try to assemble one of these boxes. So if you like Karakuri do-it-yourself kits and you want to buy one of them, link is going to be in a video description. And if you want to see my attempt to create my own Karakuri box, keep watching the video. And now let's hope for the best and try to assemble the box. So first of all, I have to remove all parts. Oh, that is good. Puzzle comes in a plastic bag and then it comes in a plastic bag. Double protection. Okay, here is the instruction which comes in Japanese. And that's gonna be difficult to understand what is happening here unless I try to use Google Translate. So here is the translation I've got from the Google Translate. It almost sounds good, so I'm gonna try to follow it, but still I'm gonna keep this piece on the desk just because I have pictures here what I have to do, so maybe it's gonna help me a little bit. So let's see what we have inside. Bunch of parts, and I hope it's not gonna be too difficult. There is a tiny metal ball here which I'm gonna try not to lose. And I can see from the very beginning that I need to use this part and also these pieces and this spring. So the spring goes in a bigger piece like this, and then I have to put this wooden piece inside of the smaller piece, and this wooden piece goes right in this hole. Okay. That is what I see on the first picture and it looks like it is done. Now I have to move to the second one and find all the necessary parts. All parts in this instruction, they have letters on them, so it's going to be a little bit easier to understand which piece you have to use, but unfortunately there is no letters on these pieces, so you have just to guess which piece you have to use. So now I guess I have to glue all these parts together and then move to the next part. I guess I have to leave it for a couple of hours to dry. And I have to put something on top, so to make it glue a little bit better, I think that I'm gonna remove the glue on the sides since it was a little bit too much, and use rubber bands to hold everything together a little bit tighter. Okay, I'm gonna put it aside and hope it's gonna glue well here, while I'm gonna try to do the next part. And the next part is gonna be to grab these parts and put them on top, and I guess I have to glue them as well. Oh, okay, I have to use this piece and this piece for the second part. Also, this part is going to be okay. My rubber bands, I use this here since I have to glue the rest of the parts on top, and I have to use both of these parts So they're gonna be here and here, and these two are gonna be here and on the other side. So okay, I have to remove the rubber bands and just put all parts on top. I guess I'm gonna let it dry a little bit later. Now I'm gonna just put everything together. There is supposed to be an acrylic piece on top. This one, but when I have to put it there, I don't know. Maybe I don't have to glue all these parts together. Oh, that is difficult. Without knowing what is written on this part, it is difficult to understand if I have to glue these parts or no. So I'm gonna just put them like this. Let's see what I have to do in the next step. So the next step is gonna be to create a drawer, which I'm gonna do now and put these parts aside. So let's see. For the drawer, I need this part, I need these two parts, and I need these two parts. And that's gonna be not so difficult. Okay, I'm gonna do that first. So they go like this, and then this piece goes here, and I have to glue them together. Okay, I'm gonna leave it aside, and next let's move to the next part. This is gonna be not so easy, since I haven't glued this part, and I believe that I have to glue 3 sides and leave the fourth one unglued, since I will be able to feed the acrylic piece later. So let's do that. I'm gonna glue all 3 parts except for the last one. Okay, so the next one is gonna be to put the mechanics inside. And that's gonna happen like this. I'm gonna grab a smaller piece, and I guess I have to put it right here. Then I have to grab the bigger piece. And what I have to do with it, put this part inside, and the spring is gonna be touching this side like this. Okay. Oh, I think that I have to grab this piece and put it somewhere here like this, or probably it's gonna be like this. Yeah, that's gonna hold it there. The next one, smaller one, is gonna be here. And I have 2 triangles left, which I have to put right here and right here. Okay, I guess I have to glue everything together as with the rest of the parts. But still I'm gonna have a couple of parts, like this one, where I have to put this piece. I don't know. So this piece has letter N. Oh, okay, the N piece is gonna be just here. So it's gonna be the handle of the drawer. Nothing special, I just have to glue it here. And that's it, this piece is glued to the drawer, almost in the middle. Okay, now when all the mechanics are inside, I can just put the acrylic piece on top and glue this piece and the puzzle will be done. And the important part, don't forget to put the ball inside. And that's it, the Karakuri coloring puzzle is made. I can try to solve it, but before, I think that I'm gonna wait until it's gonna dry and then try to solve it. And now I want to present you Karakuri Coloring Box. The object of the box is to remove the drawer. Now it is locked and you have to figure out the way how to open it. I know already how to open it since I saw the mechanics, but still I'm gonna show you the solution. So here we have a ball which you can move inside, but the goal here is to put the ball between these two wooden pieces, something like this. And once it is inside, you can push from the left, and as you can see, this piece will go to the right. Without the ball, it is not possible. You can push the left piece, but it won't move the right piece. So we have to put the ball inside like this. Now when you're pushing the ball, the inner mechanics opens the drawer and you can remove it. The drawer isn't very big, but you can put here a couple of coins, maybe jewelry or something else. Then you can put it inside. Again, to lock it, you have to do the same. Put the ball between two wooden pieces, push from the side, put the drawer inside, and then release this piece and you can remove the ball. And that's it. Now the box is locked and you can't remove the drawer. So that's the solution of the puzzle. The only issue is that I don't like the color of it. It looks kind of too bright, I think. So probably I'm gonna paint it with different color. And that's how you assemble and solve Karakuri Coloring Box. I think painting it with a darker color was a good idea, since now it looks much better than the bright dull color of a plywood. And it doesn't really feel like a Karakuri box, since the plywood was used to create it. Usually Karakuri use much better quality woods, and they made a much better quality craftsmanship, and their puzzles usually very smooth and nice to touch. The plywood isn't as good. Probably if I grab a sandpaper and sand it a little bit, maybe this box is gonna feel much better. But still, that was a nice experience. It was first time when I was making a puzzle box out of just tons of pieces. And it was a little bit of a puzzle as well, since the instructions were in Japanese and I had to figure out what to do, since the translation you saw, it was just a mess. That was difficult to understand what you have to do there. But the experience of assembling a puzzle box was very nice. I think it's going to be a very nice present to your friend who's a puzzle collector, and he's going to enjoy, first of all, assembling it, and second, solving the puzzle. And that's all. If you enjoyed watching this video and want to see more Karakuri do-it-yourself kits, just hit the like button. If this video gets 1 million likes, who I'm kidding, 100 likes, I'm gonna buy another Karakuri do-it-yourself kit and assemble it and solve in one of my videos. And that's it for today. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and see you in next video.